The world teaches us that being alone is something to fear, that silence is uncomfortable, that solitude is lonely, and that if you're being alone too much, there must be something wrong with you. What if it's the complete opposite? What if being alone is one of the greatest skills that any person can develop? And that's why today we're talking about the art of being alone. Because it's not loneliness, it's not solitude, it's not isolation. One would say there's a big difference. Loneliness is the feeling of emptiness when you're by yourself, while solitude is the feeling of being complete when you're by yourself. And in this world, we have been forced to make solitude a superpower because we're validating ourselves through the noise, the notification, and constant validation. Many of history's greatest people have spent significant time alone. Alexander the Great once said, "There is nothing impossible to him who will try." But many people don't realize that leaders, conquerors, dictators, and visionaries often withdrew from the world to think deeply. Even Napoleon understood the importance of inner mastery when he said, "He who fears being conquered is sure for defeat." Because the greatest battle you will ever face is not against another person, but against bad, against your fears, your insecurities, and the version of you that constantly seeks approval. If you cannot sit by yourself, how could you truly know yourself? King Baldwin IV of Jerusalem, remembered for his courage despite immense suffering, reportedly said, "A king may move a man, a father may claim a son, but remember that even when those who move you be kings or men of power, your soul is in your keeping alone. No one else can live your life for you. No one else can discover your purpose for you. That journey is for you and for you only." One of the most overlooked truths in scripture is Jesus regularly withdrew from people. The Son of God, surrounded by crowds, miracles, and constant demands, intentionally sought out solitude. The Bible says in Luke 5:16, "But Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed." Notice the word often, not occasionally, often. Why? Because solitude renews us. It clears our minds. It connects us closer to God. In Psalms 46 verse 10, it states, "Be still and know that I am God." You cannot hear God's whispers if your life is always cluttered by noise. It has come to me as a realization that some people are scared and terrified of being alone because silence forces them to confront themselves, their regrets, their fears, their unsolved pain. But some of them forget that healing often begins when distraction ends. These are 4 points that I use to help myself know how to be alone often. Step number 1, read scripture, pray, sit quietly and listen. Step number 2, allow your mind to think, allow it to reflect and observe the world around you. Step number 3, write down your fears, your dreams, your prayers, because clarity often comes when writing things into reality. Step number 4, study, train, work, create. Become somebody that you envision yourself on becoming. In conclusion, learning to be alone is not rejecting people. It means becoming whole before inviting another person into your life. When you learn to be alone, getting into a relationship or allowing somebody to come in becomes more like a blessing than a necessity. In this, you stop begging for attention, you stop settling for less, you stop losing yourself in other people, and instead you become grounded, you become rooted and strong. And to end this, I will leave you with these words of scripture found in Isaiah 40 verse 31. "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will fly on wings like eagles." Because in that you'll never be truly alone. Because the strongest people are not those who are surrounded by crowds, but those who learn to walk faithfully even when the path is quiet.